Hello， 大家好，我是阿龙。现在我是和萌萌来到了亚美尼亚的首都埃里温。那今天呢，我们还是和Ripa 在一起的。这个亚美尼亚的美女，她带着我们游览了整个城市埃里温。接下来我们会和她找到一个地方坐下来，问她一些关于亚美尼亚的问题的。Can you teach us some Armenian sentence?
So hello, you say Bade.
Bade. Yes, we know this one.
Yeah,
The only one we know.
Funny one. If you say like yes, right? In English, yes, yes, yes. And then in Armenian, the one we say ayo.
Ayo.
But sometimes we say ha.
Ha.
So if you talk with people, you usually will listen Armenian say ha 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 ha. So it's like yes, 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 yes. It's like it sounds like ha 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 ha. You know?
They are not laughing.
Yeah, they're not laughing.
They're saying yes.
Like in Chinese, say you know, like.
Yes. 他说这个花园原本是有喷泉的，但是可能目前还没有开，过一段时间呢就会开了。
We saw a lot of dogs there on the street, and there's a tag in their ears. So what is that? What that mean?
Well, I think most of them, it means that they are vaccinated and sterilized.
Yeah.
So we call it like safe dogs. I think the government or certain agencies take care of them. So make sure that they are safe.
Because you stay China for 6 years.
Yeah.
So you know when Chinese people marry, the man will pay the woman like some money or gifts, something like that. So how's the marriage tradition in Armenia?
Yeah, that's right. I also know that they need to buy a house.
Yeah, buy house,
yes,
buy
buy cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important in China.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. It's very important. Well, in Armenia, I will not say this is mandatory. Maybe if we go very back to traditional times, work provides for the woman, for the family. But nowadays, it's not necessary for the man like to buy a house or give money for the woman.
I see.
So it's like equal for the couples. Another custom, interesting one, I think still some families or some like couples follow this. Is during the like wedding day. Usually the groom will go to the bride's house and like take the bride from the house, and then after they will go to the church. So when they go to the house, the bride is waiting there for the bride.
接亲哦。
But then when they want to go out of the like house, usually the bride's brother or some relative will put a knife on the door. They will close the door and they will not let them out until the groom pay money to him.
就玩那种接亲的游戏啊。
Yeah,
the game.
Yeah, it's kind of a
Yeah.
game. And then they started to, for example, they give some small amount and then still the guy say no, you need to give me more. And then after 3 times maybe, then he will open and then they will go out.
Do you know the average salary or income?
Yeah, I think so many things changed. I think it's more or less close to 400 or 500 USD dollars.
400到500美金。
400到500美金。
Overall, I think comparing to the like expenses and prices, it's not like matching because prices could be quite expensive, but the salaries could be very low. Yeah,
Expensive, everything.
yeah, it's expensive. It's like European prices.
So how about the housing price?
If you want to buy the house here,
Again,
what's the
I
average
would say
price?
it's quite expensive.
2 bedroom.
Yeah, maybe 2 rooms. I guess it can start from 70K, then up to I don't know 100. Yeah.
7、8万美金吧。
就
到10万美金。
50万。
50万到70万吧。
对，50万到70万人民币。
一套2居室。
2居室，2室1厅嘛。
对。
A little bit higher than in my hometown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit higher.
$900 to 1,500.
I see people, they are chilling and they are walking. It seems they are. Do they?
Because we cannot feel they have any
They're-
pressure.
I
Yes.
see. I
Seems
think
like they don't need to work.
Cultural-wise,
Cultural-wise.
but cultural-wise, here people like to socialize, talk a lot, maybe share with their family, with their friends, with their relatives. We had hard times, like Armenians had hard times. We've been to wars, but maybe understanding those things, we try to enjoy the life as much as possible. So that's why if you have a like moment, just go out and enjoy the weather, they will do it.
Yes.
So they try to enjoy the life, doesn't matter how hard their life is. Yeah.
就是人 how to enjoy the moment.
How to enjoy the moment.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very important.
See the day.
Yeah.
You let us know more about Armenia.
Let
Yes.
you know more about
Yeah, the
Armenia.
culture and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
One more question. If you don't get married, your parents will worry about it or not?
Like push you to
I don't think
have
so.
a relationship.
Well,
Because
like,
in China, parents, they are getting worried if you don't
Yeah.
get married in like 30s, 40s.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think here also there are quite similarities. Some families will get worried and maybe will push.
Oh.
But talking about my parents, I don't think they will worry.
Ah.
Depends.
Yeah,
Depends.
不同的家庭。
对对对对对。
嗯，
我们才说喷泉没开，现在就开了。这条步行街好大一条喷泉，好多喷泉。哇，这只流浪狗好大只啊！它的耳朵也是打了那个标签的，好幸福啊！它们在这里睡觉。这个 Ripa 呢是我们在网上认识的朋友，就今天是我们第一次见面了。然后他就带我们去品尝了当地的美食，然后还带我们去逛了当地有意思的地方，一些只有当地人才知道的地点，就感觉他给了我们一些很新奇的体验。带我们去了一些我们平常不会去到的地方，然后还介绍了很多关于亚美尼亚的知识，还有文化等等，还教了我们说亚美尼亚语。所以说他真的是一个很棒的朋友。见面之前就是陌生人嘛，约出来的网友，没想到这么热情，这么友好，真的好幸运。那听他这么一说，其实亚美尼亚就物价特别高，这个是真的。
对。
然后工资还特别低，因为工资只有400到500美金的话，就是2、3千嘛，并不多。但是消费特别高，像我们喝一杯石榴果汁，50块的也有，100块人民币的也有，然后一瓶水6块，吃一顿外面餐厅人均都是100起步的。所以说，像我们扬州炒饭一份就50块嘛，对，就物价不低。但是呢，怎么说呢？这个环境还是很舒适的，买房也不便宜。就可能最近几年，他说物价都上涨嘛，跟战争也有关系啦，也要跟他们国内的什么通货膨胀啦也有关系啦等等。但是他们的人民的那个什么幸福水平还是蛮高的，就都很享受当下的这种时光。就天气好啊，就出来晒晒太阳啊，逛逛公园什么的。
我觉得就是可能像中国一样吧，就是类似经历了一些很困难的时期，然后更懂得就是美好的生活来之不易，所以觉得更要享受当下，享受现在所得来的一切哈。
对对对，
你
总结得很棒。那我们现在去买点水喝吧，好渴啊！也可以去喝街边的直饮水。走吧。我们现在回来了，逛了大半天了和 Ripa， 现在肚子有点饿了，我们在房子里面弄点吃的。
做饭的时候给我捣乱。
什么？
我说你老是在我做饭的时候给我捣乱。
这切了洋葱，待会炒饭。昨天还买了这鸡蛋，还有黄油，然后还有面包，然后还加什么？
培根。
培根在这儿。
这个大面包，感受一下这个分量。
一整片。如果你
你是要这样一片一片吃哦？
不是吗？
可以。
不是，我不知道你原来的想法是什么。
可以的。这行。
好香啊，用黄油煎。
对，给它煎脆一点。
培根直接放下去吗？不用油吗？
培根都是油。不知道培根就是油很油，先煎就可以吧。稍等一下，龙哥在打鸡蛋了。放一点黑胡椒进去，然后
洋葱碎倒进去，
把洋葱碎倒进去，然后你再把它打烂一点啊。好，培根好了。
你以前上学的时候是天天煮这种？
我不煮培根，但是我就是会煎一些面包什么的。
煎面包吃啊？为什么面包不直接吃啊？
就是把它弄得脆一点好吃。
用培根的油直接煎鸡蛋。
叫什么 omelette？ 不是
omelette。Scramble。
对，本来想做成蛋饼，结果做成了蛋散。这锅怎么办？
锅它是很脏哎。
他们不用不粘锅，你看都是这种不锈钢的。
它这里也没有煎锅。
对，没有煎锅。
好嘞，我们准备好了，再加个饮料。OK。感谢我们的萌萌大厨，看你做菜真的很熟练呢。以前你上学的时候肯定没少做菜。
对，每天都自己做。
我该怎么吃啊？这个是单独一片吗？也要放上去吗？对，
这个叫 open sandwich， 龙哥。
open sandwich
就是只有一半的那个面包，另一半不放。
不放，那就直接放上去就好了。用一根培根，
你多放点蛋啊。主要是没勺子。
没勺子
工具有限啊。
对，工具有限。好吃。
好吃吗？
好吃。
叫什么，龙哥？
都得。叫都得。对，这客家话。你要吃的培根这边好香啊。是吧？培根因为那个肉它是甜的嘛，然后煎的时候煎的特别香，好吃。好吃，太棒了，吃吧，你也吃。